Friends in Jesus Christ, as I was going through the readings of today, the Gospel of today, and the reflections of today, one of the reflections I read. So I was just thinking. Okay, when I looked at the Gospel, I thought many times I have preached about this Gospel. In the sense, I have given my own reflections about this particular Gospels because since the church is having 3 years, 3 years is being is being repeated again and again, like ABC. So ABC, like weekdays we may have A, and on Sunday there will be something like B or something like that. There is separate reading on Sundays. So there are 3 years. So it is like a cycle. It is in a cycle. So it will be repeated again and again. So this gospel also is being repeated because I have already given some reflection based on this today's gospel. So I was thinking, so okay, what difference should I make this time, or what different message should I give this time? So as I went through the gospel and also went through the reflection of today's gospel, so what is the point that I got is that Christ is watching us. Christ is watching us during what we have sown during our lives. So during our lives, to get the fruit of the sanctity. So in my life, so am I be a fruitful person? Am I be a fruitful person? So whether I follow the rules and regulations that the government is requiring, that the government is expecting of me. So am I following those rules and regulations, or am I following the precepts of the church, the laws, the sacraments? So that has been taught to me from elders, from teachers, catechists, and so on. So they are there, rules and regulations are there. So what I need to look into is that, dear friends, so those rules, can they when you follow those rules, can they give you fruitful action? So at a particular point of time, you need to discern whether the following the rule can make you to be virtuous, make you to do something good. That should be the focus. That should be your focus, dear friends. For instance, how to give an example, like you say that do not kill. So you just take an example, to not kill. So the government also is telling there are rules and regulations, there are laws. So you should not kill the other person. If you are killing the other person, you will be put in behind the bars, or you will be sentenced to death. So they may give you capital punishment. You can go for a bail and something like that, and you can go for it. But just the church also is telling to not kill others. So if suppose you see, you just imagine this situation. What happens? A person, a thief, a robber is trying to kill a person in order to take his possession, in order to take his property, in order to take his money on the street. So you are the only person who witness it, and you are able to help the person because you have something, rod, something like that, something you have in your hand as a weapon. So therefore you have the power, you believe that you can defeat this robber, you can kill this robber. So that moment, when you are trying to attack this particular robber, so he also tries to attack you. So that time, so what happens? You will try to block the person. If you are not able to block the person, and you are have the opportunity to kill the robber, so what decision would you take? You will kill the person. If you get the opportunity. Otherwise he will kill you. He won't leave you. So in that case, you will have to kill the person. But what the law of the state or law of the government says, you should not kill the other person. What the precepts of the church or what the commandment of the church says, you should not kill the other person. But if you're following that, at that particular moment, what will happen? You may lose your life. Now, of course, Christ says you should lose your life in order to gain. but you also need to look into the present situation. If you are being killed, can the robber will leave the other person and go? Will he leave the person with his own money and so on? No, he may kill that person as well as he may take the money and run away. So that moment you may have to kill the robber. I'm just giving an example. So the instance can be in different ways. The circumstances can come in different ways. So therefore, dear friends, rules and regulations are there, but you need to use your instinct in order to make your choice right and do the things that will bring good for you and for others. So let us make sure that we take a decision that will benefit others as well as you. Thank you.